Hello, everyone. What is going on? My name is Timpedia, famed return to the world Star Wars YouTuber. We're back with.
Yo, this guy says don't count on it, and I say, yo, but the people want it, and he's like, oh, it's
Tyler,
not guaranteed.
To be fair, okay,
But
we're gonna live
to be
on camera.
fair,
We're gonna live on camera. How far
live on
back do I have to go
camera,
to
fuck
a
Tyler, you know,
live on
hey,
camera?
shit.
The last time I uploaded an LP video was March 23rd, 2022. The last episode 12 of Elden Ring. It has been 3.5 years since I uploaded a video game related video.
Yeah, it should have been not
But who
ready
didn't
yet.
upload a Let's Play episode? On my right.
Also known as Andrew, also known as AJF16 on YouTube, but also known as Friedman.
On my left.
Battle brother of the Dark Kraken chapter, Tyler.
Jesus.
The Dark Crag, is that what I showed you my Space Marines. Oh, I got 2 more armies now.
His army's
like,
Oh my
growing.
god,
little...
this is Tyler.
Listen, they were given to me for free.
Tyler, it doesn't
free.
matter. When you started this, Freeman and I were both like, it's gonna accelerate. This is only an increasing...
Yeah, it's gonna accelerate.
I looked at my Gundam shelf and said, the collection will grow.
To be fair, Freeman, you have now hit the point where you're out of space, though.
Yeah,
And your stuff. But here's the other problem. Your stuff is exclusively for decorating. Tyler actually has gameplay value, so he can keep getting it and just put away the ones he doesn't need right now.
Actually,
It's like magic cards. Tyler has infinite storage space.
Bro, I'm cooked, dog. I'm actually cooked.
You know what's cooked?
Wait, hold on. Did the
God
listeners?
damn it.
Sorry, last time we recorded, did you talk about what you're doing with
I
your
did.
Warhammer
Yeah, he
stuff?
touched on it.
Oh, that I
Oh, you
talked. Oh, I did.
Yeah, you
Oh
brought
no,
it up.
last time I was like, I'm dipping my toes into it, and I'm like, oh, I just casually have 3 kill teams now.
Yeah, so our listeners may not have the context how deep the rabbit hole you've gotten in the
Yeah,
last
it's
2 weeks.
fucked, bro.
To be fair, Tyler's gone out of his way to not really tell us about it. He's just kind of revealing this on the slide.
No, what do you mean? I thought. Oh no. Oh, so
You
the
gave us,
2
like, 2
more kill
updates, that's it.
teams. Well, I
You
realized
texted us once
I've
and you were
been-
like, I got another dreadnought.
Well, you know why? All right, yeah, I don't think I brought, because I feel like I've been talking about it too much with people, so I'm like, I'm gonna just not mention it as much. I feel bad.
Oh my god. This is literally a conversation Liz and I had about Reels on Instagram. Like, I can't send my friends too many things because otherwise they'll get annoyed at me.
I feel bad. I do.
This is
I'm
what
like,
I literally-
they don't
I know,
wanna
I just said that.
hear about my further obsession into Warhammer.
Oh no, Tyler, you've never heard us talk about our obsession with Magic the Gathering cards or anything like that.
You know, that's true. Y'all talk too much
Just
shit
because
about
we're
fucking
better about it
that.
and we don't go time to fall asleep. Like, yeah,
Yo,
that's
quick news thing, because we're touching on Warhammer, actually.
my god.
I mean, yeah, true. Quick news thing, because I find it interesting. You guys haven't heard about, like, this is lore related. This is not, like,
Oh my
game
God.
related.
Okay,
Dude,
let's go deep.
people are losing it over, like, the new Grey Knights Codex ruling. Like, there's new lore. So you guys are aware, right, that the God Emperor is affixed to the throne and he cannot leave, right?
Yeah, it was in the you know how I know that? It was from the Magic set.
Oh my god! God damn it! God, fucking, I hate that. That makes me upset. Anyway,
This is how we gonna play Magic, boys.
the God Emperor cannot leave the throne. There are these special Marines made from the God Emperor's gene seed. I'm not gonna get into what a gene seed is.
Oh god, I've heard that term before.
Just know that they are super special boys and they are super very strong and like nigh unkillable. Right?
Except for that one time where the guy totally died.
No, like it's basically like if anybody were to fight them, like it's whatever, but like they protect the God Emperor, like they are just in Terra and like they are responsible for protecting him. The Grey Wardens, they're also Space Marines and they deal with all the heresy. Right? Like anything heretical, like they're the most devout Space Marines. There was a piece of lore.
Wait, Tyler, pause.
Where?
Did you mean to say Grey Wardens?
Wait, what did I say?
You said Grey Wardens.
Yeah, I said Grey Wardens.
Okay. No, because I thought we were talking about Dragon Age last time, so I thought...
Oh,
that's why I snickered when you said that.
No,
that's why I
maybe
snickered.
it is the Grey Knights. My bad. It's not Grey Wardens.
That's why. Yeah, you said Grey Knights first, and
That's
then you said
funny.
yes.
'cause I
That's
was playing.
exactly.
Which I don't think the listeners know. Oh no, I did say I DNF'd it last time.
Yeah, we talked about it for a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a piece of lore that came out where it said the Grey Knights. The Grey Knights, like it's always been a thing. This piece of like whatever that they had in their codex, and that was sealed, but now it has been unsealed
Of
in
course.
the new like Grey Knights thing, and all it says is that in case something happens, if the Emperor leaves the throne, it is the Grey Knight's responsibility to put him back on the throne. And
so does that imply this has happened before?
no, it has never happened before. Since the Horus Heresy, since he had been gravely wounded and he sat upon the throne, he has never left the throne, which
Oh, I thought you were saying the implication is like that they've been forced, that he has been capable of it, and they've been forcing him to stay on it or something.
Yeah,
well,
that's
everybody is speculating that this is probably going to happen soon because
Otherwise they wouldn't
released
reveal
this.
it.
Unless they wouldn't have revealed it. But it's
I
funny.
hope they revealed it. I hope something happens in like 10 years so that someone could just stew on this for that long.
I knew it. I knew they were doing it.
Dude, you know how long that like piece of like paper has been like a thing?
Sitting
and
there.
they had it, and Games Workshop hasn't revealed it?
Oh, it's a physical piece of paper?
Oh,
Or
not
something?
really, but
Oh.
like in the
They referenced it.
Grey
They
Knights-
referenced it.
Yeah, referencing. It's literally been 30 years.
Holy shit.
And they never revealed what it was about.
Yeah, but okay, that's cool. This feels like
people
one of
are
those.
mad that they revealed it though.
What? Well, yeah, because
People are upset that
Tyler-
they revealed. They're like, it was this like big mystery, and now it's not a mystery.
Cry Me a River.
Wow,
No,
you just
this-
don't get it, man.
No,
You
Tyler,
don't
I'm
get
not.
it.
I'm not disputing that. I'm saying people get salty over literally everything that's ever happened.
Also true. Also true.
I'm just saying. I bet this. In my mind, this is the kind of thing where some writer 30 years ago was like, "Let's leave a drop here, and then as soon as we need it, it's here for us to do with
Yeah.
whatever we need in the moment." But we're not. I highly doubt this has been the plan for 30 years. That's all I was going to get at.
No.
This
Oh,
is
that's true.
You've talked about this. We've talked about this with like writing and like D&D and stuff, like where you just leave a breadcrumb and you go, I don't know what the fuck this is going to be someday, but it's here so I can pull on this thread when I need it. Not I know what
is
this will
also
be.
true. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care. Like, I think it's kind of funny that people are. I'm like, okay, the mystery of it being there is neat, but like, I also don't care. I do think it's funny that it's like, okay, well, are you gonna? I guess they're implying that there's gonna be some sort of fight because like the Grey Knights, like I said, the what their faces, the Custodes, they're super special boys. With super special gene seed, and it's like everybody's like, how the fuck are the Grey Knights gonna fight them if that were to happen?
So Tyler, correct me if I'm wrong though. Isn't the Emperor like baked into the throne? Like it keeps him alive.
It does.
So then, how the fuck does he get up?
No one knows.
Okay, cool.
It's possible
plan.
that he is getting stronger. Because so I don't know if you guys might be aware of this piece of lore, but for you the unindoctrinated at home, I looked this up with Michelle. It was like the Emperor needs to consume like 1,500 psychers a day in order to like sustain his life. So it's possible, and when I mean consume, I mean like fucking kill. Like he is literally consuming, like people, 1,500 people a day.
Oh, I thought the number was like 1 million. I thought I heard 1 million. Like, a long time
No,
ago.
no.
I always
it's not
blew my
that
mind.
high.
That was the number
It's
I always
still
remember hearing.
high. It's still a ridiculous number. Like it doesn't make sense. Like even though I think the number in Terra, which is basically Earth, is supposed to go into like the trillions, the
Seems
fact that
difficult.
he is being fed all of those people is still kind of like it's an astronomical number considering
When they
like,
say when you say
What?
killed, does that mean they just get like thrown in a meat grinder like in Kingsman 2?
no, they get like absorbed.
Oh god. Tell me there's some mechanic about how that works.
Somewhere probably, but I haven't seen it.
Acid mucus skin or some nonsense.
Oh, but like I would imagine because it's psychic energy, like they all get brought into like a room or something like that. They utter some sacred fucking unguents, and then like, their souls or like whatever chakra shit is
Whatever.
for Warhammer, like they get absorbed by the God Emperor and like they're just dead.
Wild.
Yeah, like it's some. I can imagine it's probably some shit like that. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. People are like mad about it. There's some other things that are like I guess newsworthy, but like nothing that I really give a shit about because like I don't really play the game yet. So
The big asterisk on the yet there.
on the yet, I have to.
Speaking
I gotta be real.
Speaking of don't play the game yet, or more specifically, haven't gone back to the game yet.
Yeah.
Tyler, who I think has gone back.
Except for me,
Tyler-
I have
Tyler-
been
so I was planning on-
consistently playing the
So
game.
I was actually asked on a YouTube comment recently if I was going to go back to this, and I'd like to at some point because
Fucking
of this.
should, dog. You should.
So Super Earth has been invaded. It's bad times at the El Royale, aka Democracy.
Democracy.
And lo and behold, Helldivers 2 is getting some reinforcements to the beat of sweet jazz in the rain.
Dude.
It's finally happening with the launch of Helldivers 2 on Xbox. Halo, notably, and I think this is a very smart choice, Tyler, I think you'll agree. Halo ODST. It's not Halo. It's specifically calling out ODST as the crossover.
Yeah, buddy.
I think this to me draws the very important distinction that we are not going to see Master Chief or Spartans in this, and I think that is a very smart way to do it.
Yeah.
And they even included specifically, except for they did include the assault rifle.
Yes, which
in
is fine.
In the war bond, which is fine.
I think that's
I'm
fine.
fine with
the
that.
vehicles
Yeah.
look suspiciously identical.
Well, those have always been that way. It's just skins. They're not new.
Yeah. It's just skins, but the vehicles have always like.
Oh, it's saying like
skeletally
mechanically
look
bringing the guns in from
Yeah,
Halo, you mean?
no. Well, no. The guns are new. The skins on the vehicles are not new. The vehicles are just getting skins. All 4 guns are new.
Yeah.
So for reference, real quick, just because I've had a graphic open, I've been staring at it. So we're getting 2 armors: the Hell Jumper, and the Recon, which is cool. I always liked the Recon helmet. Although the base ODST helmet is just such a banger classic. Also, we're getting the MA5C assault rifle, the M75, which is the silenced SMG, the shotgun, and the silenced pistol. So basically, main weapons from ODST. Skins for the Warthog equivalent, the Walker, the Pelican equivalent, and the Drop Pod. And then a couple random other stuff, some banners, some capes, a title, and a passive called Feet First, which I don't think we know what it does. Maybe we do.
No, I
Definitely
don't.
something to do
Who
with
cares?
landing.
Probably.
I mean, that's the ODST like.
Yeah, Feet First into Hell.
Thing. Yeah.
I didn't know you knew that, Tyler. That's cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think this is considering the world where apparently this was a game idea that was pitched to Microsoft like years and years ago, and they shot it down. The least they can do is, I guess, grab the cape tails of Helldivers and come along for the ride at this point. But this is a no-brainer. I mean, this is such.
It really is a no-brainer. Like, I think they did tease it in the last trailer, which we couldn't talk about because we weren't doing the podcast. But
there also was
nothing.
Right? There was nothing. There was just jazz. And now we actually have all the trailer for the War Bond.
True. Which I'm upset, but I'm also not 100% upset. So the War Bond costs 1,500 super credits, but you get a lot for the super credits.
Tyler,
what?
They could have charged almost anything for this, and they would have probably gotten it.
Nah, man. If they, well, I mean, I'm not paying money for this. I almost have enough to buy it.
Can I just say, when I watched this trailer because I was like, I just want to see what's in it. We already know what it is, effectively. Seeing the Microsoft logo immediately turn into the PlayStation Studios logo.
It's pretty
wild, dude.
So weird.
So weird to see them back to back like that.
If you were to tell, like, fucking 16-year-old Tyler, you'd be like, what? Nah, this ain't real.
Tyler, you don't just say yourself. Every single kid, you could go into any cafeteria in a middle school or high school
True.
in like the early 2000s, and kids would be like,
Yo,
"What? Never?
No,
No."
never.
The only way to make it more insane is to go one step further and say this is launching on a Nintendo console.
Bro.
Nah, never. If Master Chief couldn't make it into Smash, there's no shot.
Yeah.
No, I mean this is cool. I think no matter what, this is only a good
Are you guys
thing.
gonna play with me? Does this mean you guys are gonna play video games with me again?
I mean, I'll probably. I'll install
prior
this.
to this, I was thinking about playing Helldivers again.
Yes.
Just because, like, I was playing with Sasha and Alexa a bit. They fell off of Monster Hunter, and I'm like, I need something to play with them. But I'm down to play with anyone at this point, as
Yeah,
long as you don't
Helldivers
drag
is
me.
pretty good.
As long as you don't drag me to the highest difficulty, because I'm so fucking trash.
No, actually,
See-
the meta right now for my friends is that we've been grinding because we do Super Hell Dive. We're like, whatever, we can do Super
God.
Hell Dive. It's the man. I'm not even trying to say it like that. Actually, if I showed you guys how to play Super Hell Dive, you guys would be fine with it. I'm not even kidding.
Freeman. What I'm hearing is we can't play with Tyler.
No,
Him
that's
and
not.
his friends are
Oh
too
my
No,
God.
pro.
We
No,
need to
stop.
find out if we can't play with Tyler.
No. You didn't even let me finish.
Good.
I said the meta right now is that we're farming super credits. We do it on difficulty 3.
Oh shit. Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Respect.
because like it's literally like, oh, we're just walking, having casual ass conversations.
Like, as long as you full clear the map, you're gonna get a couple.
So what
right?
you're saying is
Yeah.
it's fun.
yeah, well,
let's
I don't
do
know.
it.
It is fun, but it's also easy.
Oh my god.
It's a way to entertain yourself while you're shooting the shit in Discord.
Yeah,
That's-
literally.
yes.
All right, cool. I'm down for that.
Yeah,
Or in my case, being silent in Tyler's Discord while they're all very loud and chatting all the time.
we are loud as fuck.
I do appreciate the energy though.
Yeah, I'm
The few
glad
times I'm there.
Oh, it's fine to
someone-
hang out, but it's really funny when I went in there the other day to play Aesthetic Run with Tyler, and it was
Oh yeah, and
Tyler
Angela's popping the fuck off.
one
yeah.
other person in the chat, and her and Tyler
Yeah, 'cause
just
it's-
keep popping off, and I'm just
it's
Tyler's like, Tim, you
Angela.
can talk, and I'm like, nah, not over
Don't
all
don't
this.
let Angela the fucking what's it called? Intimidate you, all right?
It's not intimidation. It's not being rude and just talking.
Me not
It's-
be dude. You
She's
gotta
fine.
talk
She
over
offered me
her.
a Mike's
know.
card before the concert, so she's a genius in
Yeah.
my book.
Yeah. See, he met her.
Speaking of, yeah, I didn't yet, but maybe if we all get to go bang bang guns.
Good.
Speaking of bang bang,
Bang guns.
Tyler, why don't you talk about the second line here because
Damn. Oh yeah, Gamescom. Gamescom opening night was tonight, which I didn't know, or
I
today.
did not know that either.
I had no clue about this either.
Yeah, I didn't know, but they announced a bunch of shit. I watched a lot of it with Aiden today, while we were doing work. Totally.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Tyler, some of us need time to unwind with video games because we're not playing video games half the day at work and after work.
Hey, listen.
I mean, Tyler's busy all the time. Manager who
I'm
knows
busy
all this.
all the time.
Manager who
My
is very
manager
aware of
knows.
this. Yeah.
He's very aware that I do work all the time. Right? All the time. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff that was announced today, though. Some of it, a lot of it, I really don't give a shit about. Some of it, I'm like, I was excited for, and now I'm like, whatever. There's a new Sekiro anime,
So I was
which
talking.
is premiering on Crunchyroll, which
This
is
is-
interesting.
This is the only trailer I watched. I immediately saw people going, "Yeah, the art style."
Fuck are they
What?
smoking? The art style is sexy. This is
literally-
It looks so
It's got,
nice.
like-
It looks so
literally
nice, bro.
The top comment on Reddit when I opened it was, this art style is kind of killing it for me. Like killing it in a
but
bad way.
They
not
have
in a
no
good way.
problem
Wow.
watching fucking garbage that Netflix.
Like,
Tyler,
I'm
about
just
it.
saying-
About it.
I'm only bringing it up because I wasn't sure what your guys' take was. I thought it looked cool. I'm interested to
I
see.
think it
what,
looks great. In
Oh,
fact, that
I'll-
was the first thing I commented on.
I'm interested
So
to
I'm
see what not a gameplay version of of a FromSoft game is like.
I mean, I'm gonna put it this way: the first time I looked at it, I saw the rough lines, and all I could think of was like, "This is upscaled Kill la Kill art style." Because Kill la Kill had that rough line art, and it looked phenomenal.
Well, I was gonna say this is the art style of action scenes these days, where like they just like draw crazy, like the anytime Jujutsu went super crazy in the Shibuya arc.
Yeah.
Like this is the same art style. They just draw these super rough edges so they can stretch everything like crazy when the action gets going.
Here's the thing: the studio working on it has like not much of a back catalog. They're pretty new.
The one thing I will say is I was a little disappointed with the actual action when Wolf was sword fighting that guy at the beginning.
Yeah, I liked it.
I thought it was fine,
can
but they did a
understand,
lot
though.
of. It wasn't so much the animation. I should clarify. The editing
It's the
wasn't.
perspective is a little
The
flat.
editing was a little rough in my mind.
I got you.
Like I really hate this. I think one of the things, talk about Jujutsu, one of the things that makes action really cool is when you don't cut away from it or change the camera angle every fucking 5 seconds.
Oh, like the long shots.
Yes.
I hate
Long
to call
shots
them
are the
long
best.
shots, but like more than just a couple of frames before switching camera perspective, like just letting a scene play out.
Like I think I was watching, what was it, like an RLM video or something like that, and it was, or I can't remember where, but it was a clip of someone climbing over a fence in a movie, and they legitimately cut the camera changed perspective 20 times over the course of this guy climbing over a fence. It was one of the worst. I think it was a Red Letter Media video. It was one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life. And obviously it wasn't that bad.
I gotta say too, it's cool that you're taking someone's advice and watching stuff that they recommend.
Tyler,
you
know
what Tim? What's
you
up?
know what I can do with Red Letter Media? I can't do with anything you recommend. Listen to it at work.
Yo, I recommended RLM to you before. I don't want.
And I've watched them on and off for years. I've watched their. I made. Tyler, you weren't here when I made everybody watch Star Trek Trivia Red Letter Media's video.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that was it.
Live on air.
I liked their Star Wars stuff.
Tim
or Star Trek.
Tim
oh my
never,
fucking god.
does
Tyler,
anything,
what's wrong with Resident Evil 9?
It has a character that I don't like. It's a quirky FBI agent. And I'm like, that shit's overplayed. Even though I was like,
wait, are you being quirky like Twin Peaks?
Not quirky like Twin Peaks.
Quirky like what?
What's that show Val likes? Criminal Minds? That kind of quirky. She doesn't feel like she belongs, alright?
Okay.
I just don't like, not Val, listeners. Yeah, the main character of the new Resident Evil game, like, I don't know, she's just rubbing me the wrong way, and I just don't like it. She's quirky and not the interesting way that I would like. Also, she has asthma, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, what is
God.
what? I'm just like, this makes no sense. What are you trying to get at with this? What is happening? So I don't know. We'll see. Also, I'm not a big fan that she is the daughter. Like, she's related to somebody from like a game that I just didn't. All right, just because I didn't care about it, right, doesn't mean, but I feel like no one cared about this game. So she's related to somebody from Resident Evil Dead Aim, which was a light gun game.
I was going to say that name rang a bell.
PlayStation 2. Yeah, it doesn't ring a bell, Tim, because no one fucking played it. It's fucking garbage. Bro, or no, was it Dead Aim? No, it was Outbreak. Yeah, sorry, it was Outbreak. Yeah, which, again, no one played that game, even though they made a sequel. So, I'm not happy about it. Divina Commedia, I butchered the shit out of that. The Divine Comedy. They're making, it looks like maybe a soft reboot, maybe, of Dante's Inferno. The combat looks solid, but I'm like, fucking why? Why are we doing this? Have you guys played that game?
Nope. All I remember is it would kind of look cool. There was a God of War knockoff, and I was like, well, I heard it's worse than God of War, and I can't play God of War, so, meh, I'm fine.
Yeah, I can't play God of, man, those games were so good.
No,
anyway,
this was back before I had a PS3, because then when I got a PS3, I played the God of War collections.
Right. Yeah, I played the original one, and it was not good. I did not like it. Actually, I think I played it twice. I played it through like kind of a second time because I was doing a research paper on Dante's Inferno. Specifically Inferno, not like Purgatory or was it heaven, whatever the hell he calls it. Yeah, but for those of you who don't know and whatever, Dante's Inferno isn't just the Inferno. Like the whole Divine Comedy consists of the three states of like the afterlife. You have, well, including purgatory, you have purgatory, hell, and then or was it, oh my god, I fucked it up. I think it's purgatory, hell, purgatory, then heaven, or something like that. Yeah. And it's his journey going through all of them shits. All to reunite with all to reunite with his quote wife. And I say quote wife
What does
because
that mean?
Have you guys, so are you guys familiar
Nope.
at all with the Divine Comedy? Okay. So Dante Alighieri is a famous Italian poet, right? From forget how fucking long ago. Notorious for not loving his wife and not wanting to be with his wife. And so most of his poetry was about this woman named Beatrice. And that's who he's trying to reunite with in Dante's Divine Comedy. She dies and he does, that's not even his intention to go find her. He's like going through the mountain and then he's like accosted by a chimera, right? And next thing you know, he runs into the gate where it's abandon all hope, all abandon hope, all who enter, all ye who enter, whatever. You guys have heard that before,
Yep.
I'm sure. That's where it's from. And then he runs into Virgil. Haha, now you get where Dante and Virgil come from.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Yeah.
Who would have thought it was a reference to the thing they were referencing?
Who would have thought? Who would have thought? And then so yeah, he's like, yo, you want to go see your wife again? Like, come through here. But IRL, that was not actually Dante's wife. Dante had a wife, and he just didn't give a fuck about her. And I'm like, damn, that's cold as fuck. But in the game,
Tyler, was this really the whole punchline?
yeah. Also, I get to talk about Dante's Inferno, which I don't very much, and I like it. It's interesting.
All for a game where you went, why do we need this?
Yeah. Yeah.
We've spent
Yeah,
like
I'm
5
glad-
minutes on this game that you're like, why do we need this? But also,
Yeah. It's an excuse. Really, it was all an excuse to talk about
In
this.
Tyler's defense, my best weeb shit content is stuff I didn't like, so I get it.
oh my god.
Yeah, see?
I
You
just see
guys
how
talk
much
about
news we have
bullshit
left.
that you don't like. Yeah, all right, fine. There's a new Silent Hill F. It looks not great, and I'm not gonna play it probably.
Tyler, the way I heard this about a month ago, before this trailer, to be fair, was one of the podcasts listeners to. They said it looks like the porn parody of Silent Hill.
It really fucking does. It really does. I
Okay,
don't know
cool.
if they're actually referencing anything, but they might be. But whatever it is, that's probably true. It doesn't really look that great. Unbeatable. This game, I think it's like an indie game. It looks really cool. You guys should check out the trailer. But Freeman, you might get a kick out of it. It's a rhythm. It looks like it's a rhythm-based action game, kind of
So-
akin to Hi-Fi Rush.
I looked at the trailer. This shit looks insane.
Right.
like
It
it-
looks cool.
It's got like the VHS blurred aesthetic, but it's also like you didn't play the game The World Ends With You, did you?
No, I'm familiar with it though.
So like it's just a very aesthetic DS RPG, and I got that same kind of energy watching this trailer. When I haven't even The World Ends With You sequel didn't give me this kind of energy, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to giving it a shot. Darkest Flies Away. Oh yeah, the new game from the people who made Disco Elysium.
That explains why it looks the way it does.
Yeah, I was like, and the way the guy was explaining it, like it's meant to be like a heavy-handed political message, and I'm like, I'm not for this, but I'm gonna give it a try anyway because I really love Disco Elysium. What else? Silk Song
I was
is
literally just about
apparently
to read
coming
this.
out. Like Silk Song, no release date.
Jeff Keighley
they said-
said it's this year.
Yup, that's it.
Fuck.
That's all we got.
Can I just say,
fuck Jeff
Silk
Keighley?
Song? No,
Oh, fuck Silk Song. Oh, Nah,
I'm
also
sure.
fuck
I'm
Italy, though, fuck
sure.
'em.
Tyler, here's the thing. I'm sure once it comes out, every person who's been waiting 10 years for this is going to go, "Oh my god, it was actually worth the wait." And then a month later they're going to go, "This game was so short. Where was all the content?"
Yeah, that is what's gonna happen.
Sucks. Stupid. Sucks.
Did you beat
Never
the
played it.
original? Never played it, huh? Damn.
Question is,
I
do
mean, I
own
didn't
it?
beat it
Buy
either,
on
but
Steam?
it's worth it though.
Yo, there's a Battlestar Galactica game? What?
There's a Battlestar Galactica game.
I got to watch
Yeah, I
this
missed that.
trailer. What? Turn off the sound. Sorry.
Damn.
I'm just scrolling through the no for the everyone watching. I'm just on the IGN page looking at all the announcements, and I saw Battlestar Galactica. I'm like, whoa!
Yeah, I meant to. I didn't get a chance to look at it, so that's why I didn't.
I'm waiting for this
like,
shitty Amazon
down.
Prime ad to go away. Okay, if there's no gameplay, then I don't care. Also, this game kind of looks. Okay, they have to be going for a cheap. Oh, they're going for like a weird comic booky art style. Oh no! This. Okay.
Oh yeah, you want to talk about this Monster Hunter Final Fantasy 14 Wildlands collab?
Yeah, I'll go real quick. So back in Monster Hunter World, we got a really cool collab with just I think it was still Final Fantasy 14 at the time. We got like the behemoth boss fight. Rathalos went into Final Fantasy 14, and he's still there. I don't know, like his content's probably not even relevant anymore. But for Monster Hunter Wilds, they showed up. They're doing another collab with Final Fantasy 14. They only teased like one of the monsters from 14 who isn't like a series mainstay. I didn't recognize it. But it was one of these like quick teasers. We'll find out more later. So I'm expecting they're going to put more in. Like I remember they put like the Cactar into like 2 of the maps. So there's definitely more to it. Capcom
There's
is
also
kind of
a
struggling with Monster Hunter
Chocobo.
Wilds right now, and they're very much trying to get consumer confidence back after just like botching the release of it. So
you
I'm
mean the
excited.
first months of the whole thing? Jesus.
Yeah, like from release until now, botching it. I will say though, like this is not a Monster Hunter Wilds discussion, but like they've added new stuff to do at Endgame that is actually as difficult as Endgame stuff was in previous Monster Hunters. So they're trying to like shed the oh no, it's too easy because we wanted everyone to play this game reputation into okay, there's actually a difficult end game, learn how to play. So I'm happy with what they're doing. They just need to fix PC performance. I'm not a PC player, so it doesn't impact me, but from the sound of it, it runs dog shit on PC and it's an actual problem
Yeah,
at this point.
that's what I've been hearing.
That sucks.
I'm
So,
gonna rattle off a couple other things that came out, just
Go ahead.
that Tyler didn't add to the list, but I'm just on the IGN page. Black Myth Wukong sequel, Black Myth Zhongqi, coming out at some point.
Interesting. They didn't give a date, did they?
Very early development is what the IGN thing says. Tyler, I see a screenshot just of the thumbnail of the chick from Resident Evil, and it's like, wow.
Oh
That's
yeah.
pretty anime. Ghost of Yote got news. That's sick. What is Project Spectrum? A horror Delta Force with some
Oh
fear in it.
yeah. Like I didn't add it. I just
Nah.
kept to the ones that I was like excited.
No, I'm just
about.
I'm not trying to read everything. World of Warcraft Midnight. Apparently they showed the cinematic.
Yeah, they did.
Did it look cool?
Aiden wasn't impressed.
Sick.
WoW players never are.
True.
No, they have been with the
They always
cinematic
say
before.
like they're like this is gonna suck. This is gonna suck. It launched like wow, this is the best expansion ever. And then 2 months in, like wow, that expansion was fucking terrible. I want to go play WoW Classic.
NC
we
Soft
could
put out a
get-
trailer for a game called Cinder City. No, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, it looks generic as fuck. Also,
It sure does. I'm just Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm glad that gets DLC. Ninja Gaiden 4 got a story trailer. Wow.
They did.
Chronos: The New Dawn. One of the YouTubers I watched did a video on this. I didn't get to watch it, but he said it's kind of like the spiritual successor to Dead Space.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you look at it, I mean, we already had a spiritual successor of Dead Space.
Yeah, but maybe an actual good one this time.
It honestly looks about the same.
Fuck.
We'll see.
There was one other thing. This is there's a new He-Man game, Dragon Pearl of Destruction. It's a 2D action game. We don't get many of those these days.
It's growing.
Yeah.
Actually, we got a Ninja Gaiden 2D game.
Oh, I didn't know that. This seems so cool. This caught my eye. PVKK. Did you see this, Tyler?
No, I might have.
Universe.
but I
It has an
whatever.
insanely long German name. The IGN
Lord.
tagline is "Papers, Please," but you're piloting a interplanetary
yeah.
cannon. That's so cool. That's a
Yes, I
fun
did
little
see that.
concept. And COD 7, whatever. Lords of the Fallen 2, even though we already had a Lords of the Fallen 2, which is so weird. Lego Batman, cool.
Yo, the Lego Batman. It's literally just Arkham Knight, just Batman.
Damn, that's sick.
Really?
Like
wait.
like the combat mechanics and everything.
Wait, Tyler, Dawn of War 4. We
Oh
didn't talk
yeah,
about
Dawn of War 4. Yes.
That's
Dawn of
crazy.
War
People
4
love
is
Dawn
a
of
thing.
War.
You know why? Because I never played those games, so I'm like, whatever.
Tyler, maybe by next podcast.
Dude, I tried playing Dawn of War. I won't play on the displays that I have. I have to play it on like an older laptop.
It's too
I have.
old for your super cool monitor.
Yes.
World of Tanks
That's gonna-
2? Whoa.
Oh yeah, World of Tanks is getting an actual 2.
All right, that's everything. I saw it's worth it. All right, that's Gamescom. Oh, Freeman's gonna take a while to talk about this one. Let's
The better event happening today, the Kirby Air Riders Direct featuring Masahiro Sakurai. I got a chance to watch during lunch. This was everything I wanted and more. I was a huge fan of Kirby's Air Ride on GameCube. I wasted so much time in my life playing City Trial, and Sakurai came and delivered. He did the exact same style as every single Smash Direct, so this is a very nostalgic presentation. I'm just gonna go through the bullet points here. Shit was beautiful. They had a lot of the courses from the original, just like what they look like now in HD. And it wasn't until the halfway through when he went back to here's what the old City Trial map looked like that I paused and I'm just like, Jesus Christ, I forgot how ugly the original game looks compared to games today. But overall, he acknowledged that when he was asked to make it, his question was, "Are you concerned this is gonna be too close to Mario Kart?" And Nintendo's like, "Whatever." So he kind of took it as a challenge, and he made it seem like with a lot of what he was talking about that this is his answer to Mario Kart because he's gone and made it a lot more closer to what Mario Kart has moved away from. So he strictly called out like we are only doing 6 players in like the regular racing mode because he's like too many more and it's a little bit too chaotic and hard to make a fun and balanced game. And then he went to
wow.
and he's like plus if there's more players you're less likely to win. So try to win. But he went through all the mechanics. He had a funny bit there because for anyone who played Kirby's Air Ride, there's one button. It's the A button. It's how you brake. It's how you drift. It's how you pick up weapons. And he made the joke that, like, unfortunately, in order to improve the depth of the game, we had to use a second button on this one.
That's
But even then, like, the changes are interesting. They went in a lot more into the different vehicles having different controls. He brought up once from the first game, like, these were unique. And it's like, why don't we make more vehicles that are just, like, put a twist on how the game is played? And then he went on to like, we had King Dedede and Meta Knight as racers, but they were basically just vehicles with no weapons. He's like, now you can pick your racer. Now they have abilities. Now there's all these other things to adjust what you're doing. And then halfway through, he's like, all right, now that I'm done explaining everything about it, we can get to the part that everyone's actually here for. Let's talk about City Trial. So even he acknowledged
even he knew. I think I even told my friend, I was like, yo, if they don't have any City Trial, it's a dead fucking game. You can't convince me otherwise.
So they show up City Trial. He mentions once again there's only going to be a single map. It's from the overhead view it looked small, but then when he went through and he played it, it was like this feels about the same size as the last one. It just looks a lot nicer. But they showed up a lot more different styles of events that happen. Like there was one bit where like a race will happen in the course and you can either choose to participate or not. Or there's one section where it's an arena where anyone who's in it is fighting. You don't risk damage to your vehicle at the end of it, but whoever you kill, you can get all of their like boosts. So like there's a lot more to it, but at the same time, it's still at its core the same game mode, which I was personally looking forward to. There's a little bit of controversy that seems to have been resolved because everyone's looking at the gameplay footage and they see this, but they didn't show any split screen. They mentioned that City Trial allows up to 8 players locally, up to 16 online, and then it was like between 6 and 8 in regular like racing mode. And everyone's like, oh no, if there's no split screen, this shit's dead on arrival. This is supposed to be like a couch co-op game. But then on the screenshot of him on the menu selecting City Trial, in the top right corner, there's the A button for players 2, 3, 4. So it's like, okay, it sounds like it's a drop in on local. They just didn't show it up because even for the main racing mode, which on the current box they indicate 1 to 4 players local multiplayer. They didn't show any split screen at all. So it may have just been a choice for this particular demo to not show it. But from what they showed of the box art and what the UI says, it's going to be just like regular Kirby, where it's 4-player local.
I like how motherfuckers are like, oh, if it's not split screen, it's dead on arrival, bro. Stop.
Everyone who gives a shit has a Switch at this point. But honestly, if you release like a Mario Kart competitor and you didn't support local split screen, I'd kind of ask the question of like, what the fuck are you doing?
I mean, yeah, I would also ask what the fuck are you doing, but like, I don't know, Nintendo Dick Riders gonna be Nintendo Dick Riders.
That said, I'm excited. I don't own a Switch 2. I still don't think I'd buy a Switch 2 just to play this, but I really want to play this. So I'm gonna maybe try and like trick my friends who have a Switch 2 into getting this, so I can just kind of play it. But we'll see. All in all, I'm very happy with this. I love Sakurai. I love his really dry sense of humor in these directs. So happy to see him doing a Nintendo game again. And it is this team from Smash Bros.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Sakurai's good. He's fun.
All right,
Tyler,
moving on. Small
wait,
Disney news.
What?
Wait, before you do that, Freeman, real quick tangent. Event Horizon is coming back to streaming for the first time ever. It's coming to Paramount Plus, so you can watch your
Really?
Warhammer fan movie.
Oh,
I
I
wanna
mean,
see
I've
this.
seen it though
No, I
already.
know. I'm just saying, because you've been on the Warhammer kick, so I wanted to bring
Oh,
up the
yeah,
pseudo
I've watched-
Warhammer movie.
I watched Event Horizon like twice. Have you
Nope.
seen Event Horizon?
Nope.
No, but I want to watch it. 'Cause I know the deal with it.
So we want to next time I come over, you want to watch Event Horizon? Obviously, when Harry goes to bed.
Yeah, he probably doesn't want to watch this movie
Probably not.
unless we can edit
probably
Blippi
not.
into all the gory scenes. But
Dude,
We can look at it. I just want to throw
it's
that out
honestly
there.
not a good.
We don't have
movie.
Paramount Plus.
I have
I
Paramount Plus
I
now.
may be able to cast it. I may have a login.
I also
We'll
have it on other means.
Starts the P into the next. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
So Disney news. I've been kind of waiting for them to do this for a while. So
Yeah.
for context to listeners, Hulu only really exists in the U.S. It was a partnership between Disney, Fox, and NBC. And Disney now owns Fox, and NBC is pulling out of Hulu because I think there's a contract renewal, and they're just like, fuck no, we're pulling our stuff on our platform. So outside of the U.S., all Disney content, all the anime they own, everything just goes to Disney Plus. Whereas in the U.S., they've been very much like, no, Disney Plus is for family-friendly stuff. All the real TV goes to Hulu, where we have our outdated UI and our bad menus and our god-awful subtitle formats. So they finally announced with Hulu going away, all content's going to finally roll into Disney Plus, which has the superior subtitle engine. And while part of me is happy because I'm like, I like Disney Plus as a streaming platform better, I'm upset because I've been getting free Hulu with my Spotify account for like 15 years now, and the gravy train is finally ending. So, gotta pay the mouse.
Gotta pay the mouse.
And then I guess sort of as our pseudo transition topic into the segment that everyone loves, Disney announced their own unique anime series coming to Disney Plus called Twisted Wonderland. Like the name of the show is called Disney's Twisted Wonderland. And I looked at it and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is this reverse harem series? So it's based on a cell phone game, which I don't know if it's out in
course
English
it
or if it's
is.
just like a Japan only. And I'm like, oh, so is this like Kingdom Hearts where it's some weird anime aesthetic, but there's Disney motifs in it? And as far as I can tell, there's nothing Disney about this other than that just Disney owns it. So
Weird.
very odd that they're slapping their branding on it, but it's going to be a Disney Plus original anime.
Okay, then.
Weird times. But
We
anyway,
are,
that's our
we are in the weirdest timeline.
but that's our transition to the Weeb shit, where we can talk about the same topic that we talked about like 3 years ago, and we're gonna keep talking about it again
Demon Slayer.
every year until this trilogy fucking ends. But the
Hey,
Demon Slayer movie,
You know what's
just
funny?
keeps.
So
Oh, good.
we have if we do the next podcast on time, there will probably be another headline, and then after that podcast, we'll have seen the movie.
Actually, yeah, it's staying in the Weeb shit
also-
for several months.
Also, I noticed while we were talking on Reddit, I saw this movie is so big that they're actually going to do a popcorn bucket as like
Oh God.
with the release.
Oh,
It's a bucket with the characters on the outside, and the inside is lit up like part of the Infinity Castle.
I mean, we can go and just shuffle the order of the topics in here because I realized our third story is still just related to this as well. But like,
Demon Slayer, Slayer. It's the biggest thing ever.
like we got them bringing like Channing Tatum, and I don't know what
Channing
Rebecca.
Tatum is gonna be in this movie.
Yeah, he
Yup.
is apparently. So from what I heard, his kids are big fans. That's how he found out about it. So he wanted in. So he's voicing something in this movie.
But
yeah,
the weirdest thing is we don't have like I don't know what new characters we're getting. Like we met all the Upper Moons in the show.
It's probably some random non-Upper Moons who are in the castle. Or hear me out. If any of the Hashira have flashbacks before they eat shit, we have opportunities for side characters.
True.
That
Which happens all the time.
It's entirely possible.
Also, I've to let you guys know, I've started trying to catch up and
Oh!
trading
so
where
also
are you?
like third episode.
Oh, you're almost done,
something.
dude.
Wait,
Is it not that long?
wait, of just the
Hashira's
last
like
season?
6 or 8.
Eight episodes, and the
wow.
last episode, I think the last episode was like long, but other than that,
The
like
last
it's pretty,
episode is
it's
like
really short.
is pretty godlike. So
Yeah, it deserved its runtime.
Actually, it's funny you say that, Tyler, because also Leslie was supposed to come over on Friday, and I was going to try to start helping her get caught up just to finish. Because Swordsmith is useless, but we were just going to watch the last episode of Swordsmith and then just watch Hashira training. Because Leslie also wants to go see this movie in IMAX. And actually, I was telling Freeman, we need to buy our tickets because a headline that's not on here, this is the most pre-sold anime movie in history so far in America. So tickets be getting bought for going to these showings. We need to actually buy tickets to get our IMAX seats for some time that weekend before I have to travel for work.
When is it?
The 12th. It's 3 weeks from Thursday.
Oh, okay. I'm looking now. I'm like, better look. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm down. I'll be able to catch up by then for sure.
Yeah, I mean, Hashira flies. Like, it's fun. Training arc was fun, and then the last episode is just banger, 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 banger. But yeah, Demon Slayer is like the biggest thing ever. It's like the fourth highest grossing movie in Japanese history.
Damn.
It passed Mugen Train. Big shock. I don't know. Everyone on the internet loves to talk shit about.
One?
I don't think it was. In
I
Japan?
was under the impression it was. Yeah.
I think, no, animated. It's the most animated. It's the most money animated movie, but it's not literal most, like, earned movie, I thought. I don't know. Whatever. It's earning a truckload of money. Crazy showings in Japan. Everyone on the internet loves to talk about how basic and shitty Demon Slayer is, and then Demon Slayer earns more money than any anime ever has earned. Like, it's ridiculous how much money this is making.
Movie market. Given it's so insane how for years Shonen Jump was like, we need our big franchise to have a movie every year, and we're gonna just write the most dog shit non-canon plot lines for all of them. And then for years everyone's like, shonen anime movie probably sucks dick. And now we're at the opposite approach where it's like, if they are getting a movie, you bet your ass it's the best part of the manga. Like, we've flipped the script on why they do movies.
It is really funny because I think you guys have heard it from me where like you guys are gonna go see a movie and I'm like, oh, I was like, oh, what's it for? And you're like, oh, it's this. I'm like, yeah, never mind, I'm skipping it.
Yeah, like all the Dragon Ball movies.
They're like the Hero Academia movies.
Except Broly was fucking sick though.
You're talking about the new Broly, right?
The new Broly.
Yeah.
Man. I still watch clips from that movie every once in a while.
It's so good. That's a
banger.
That's a certified hood classic, dog. Actually,
Jesus,
it's so good.
Speaking of movies, there is other stuff to talk about.
Sorry, I have to wait here.
Made in Abyss.
Oh, sorry, we're jumping up to yeah, Made in Abyss. So we got just a teaser image.
A picture. Somehow of other characters.
Well, hold up. Keep in mind, they also did this when they announced the last season. They didn't have the main characters on the initial poster.
No. But
I think,
like, where are they? My thing is, like, forever, how do you introduce new characters to Made in Abyss? We're still going down.
Yeah, we're going further into hell. Who else could possibly be down here? And we just had the season about the anomaly of, hey, there happens to be a somehow functioning city in the middle.
How the hell is this here?
So who the fuck is lower than this?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. That, or it's one of these like flashback era things. Because we can't even do that because go ahead.
Did you know that Dis is also a Dante's Inferno reference?
I figured
the picture
with like the layers of hell.
Or
yeah, the city of Dis before she goes down even further.
Oh,
when she becomes a white whistle.
That's cool.
Now I want to look into the allegories here between.
No, don't ruin it. Spoilers for Made in Abyss.
That's right. I don't want to know what happens in the next season that comes out in like 12 years.
So here's the thing. I feel like this movie means the season isn't happening. I feel like they've just pivoted. Like, they made a ton of money when they made the movie where we fought Bone Druid. Bone Druid?
Yeah.
That was his name, right?
Yeah, Bone Druid.
God, Tyler, didn't you watch that movie at Val's house with us during COVID?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I need to catch up so bad. I need to watch it.
Dude, that last season is crazy.
Dude, the first episode, it hit me unnecessarily hard.
I'm just
that
too
whole
scared.
season.
I don't want to cry, bro.
Dude, Tyler,
watch this season, man.
Tyler, that's what we're gonna watch. we're not gonna watch a movie. We're just all gonna catch you up on Made in Abyss, and Liz can just look at us and go, "What the fuck?"
I'm honestly
Like,
down
no
for that.
context. Just watch this torture shit with us.
Val's gonna be like, "Guys, I'm not ready to get hurt again," and then me and Freeman just like, "I am ready to get hurt again."
I'm ready to get hurt again.
Dude, this season was
Oh,
honestly.
it was
You know what's fun? Hold on, let me just say, Made in Abyss. Made in Abyss is like one of my favorite 8 out of 10 things. It's like it's not perfect, but it is shooting for something that nothing else is shooting for, and I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah,
not
I love
not
it.
perfect.
It makes
there-
you feel.
Yes, there is nothing like Made in Abyss really. I'm sure, like Tyler just said, oh, it's like Dante's Inferno, but that's like
Nah, they're like it. Like yes, there's references
sure, but like
to it, but like there really isn't much like it.
it's
like, it
it's
is-
crazy.
It's something so different, and like I enjoy it. I love
So-
what they try to do and stuff. It's good.
So here's a question. We're on level 6. No, the lake was 6. Aren't we on 7?
No, the lake is 6.
We're through the lake, so we're at 7.
Yeah, I think we're at 7 now, right?
So then, how far down does this thing go?
technically we don't know.
I know,
Technically,
that's what
we
I
don't know
mean.
how actual far it goes.
That's what I mean. But like, this is a
well-
question we never asked. I don't think we've ever talked about because it's like, yeah, there's 7 layers. That's what everyone says. But like, we're
That's
still
what
going
everybody
down.
says.
So
Yup.
I'm on the wiki. This is not a spoiler because they used parentheses correctly here. The 6th layer was the city. The 7th layer is called the final maelstrom, and then there's a layer beneath called the deepest point (parentheses theorized).
Oh. Wow, theory.
I'm not clicking on that. I don't want to know more. But
Definitely don't want to know anything. Anyway,
Would you like to know
at the
more?
bottom of the last layer?
look, here's the thing. Not every franchise deserves a movie I'd pay money to go see. I will pay money to Made in Abyss to go watch a movie in a theater.
Yeah,
I will
sweet.
give them that ticket price to go.
Yeah, if there's a
directly
movie, I'm
inject
trying
that.
to see it with you guys too.
Yup.
Like, I really see it.
Yeah, this
Now,
would be the one.
now, flip side of this, they announced not just a movie. There's a series of movies, which is why I think this is replacing season 3 because there's just not that much content. Like, remember when the season ended, Freeman, and we were talking about how like season 2 ended, and it's like they are like a page behind the manga. Like, there's just nothing to
it's a
adapt.
monthly release, and there's not a lot going on in each chapter, so it takes them forever to get material. So I
So,
think
like-
maybe if they do movies, they can pad it out.
Yeah,
and instead
that's-
of waiting for them to finish enough for a season, they could do a third of it at a time.
And they can also really crank on the quality and generate that money to keep it going because they don't have to just sit around doing nothing in the meantime or going off
Yeah.
and doing other projects and ruining the production pipeline. This way they could just go, you're going to do Made in Abyss for 5 years and crank out movies and make buku bucks. This is awesome. I'm thrilled by this. I over under on you guys thinking we get a movie next year?
When did
Just
they announce
tease.
it?
I'd say we're like 2
They
years
announced
out.
it. You think 2 years?
Yeah.
Yeah, I also think 2 years. If they just announced this,
Well, to put into context, how long was the gap between Demon Slayer getting announced and now?
Well, that ended last year.
Was it really only last year?
I think so. I don't think it's been 2 years since
also
Hashira.
not for nothing. Anime just moves slow, dude.
Yeah.
Oh
Like,
my
just
god.
get this shit super
Hold on
slow.
to that reference. Freeman, I know it's not on here. You were complaining about the Fate thing, the New Year's Fate thing to us the other day, remember?
Oh, yeah.
I saw someone talking about something related to that online, or it was a clip on our anime of male Saber shooting Excalibur like through a building or something.
Yeah.
And the top comment on Reddit was like, I can't wait to see the end of this anime in 12 years.
It's for real. It's so fun. It's such a good show. I just want it to come out already.
Speaking of shows, let's keep going with weeb shit though. This was really funny to me. I think Tyler, you messaged that like this was the end, or someone made a comment about this, but Crunchyroll and Delta Airlines are partnering to put anime on airplanes.
Whoa, I'm actually going on a Delta flight this weekend. Funny enough.
I don't know if this is out yet, but Tyler, maybe you can catch him on Demon Slayer on the airplane.
Yo, actually, how I'm watching Demon Slayer is on Netflix. Actually,
Oh
Okay.
wow.
yeah, they have it on Netflix.
I am shocked we didn't have anime on airplanes already. I actually have looked when I've been on my flights lately. But I'm on United and there's no app, but I've checked shows to see if there's any anime and there isn't.
I think it just has to do with like I don't know how much they do shows when it comes to movies. Like there's no like Universal Film distributor that has it. You have like Disney doing Ghibli,
Well, it's like
but all the other movies are
HBO.
distributed by random companies.
It's a lot of it's also tied to HBO. They usually advertise HBO on United at least these days. Like you can check out
Gotcha.
HBO shows. Either way, this is funny. I genuinely wonder how popular this is. I'd be so curious to know numbers if like after a month Delta's like people are watching more anime than anything else on planes now.
I don't know. My favorite comment from this news was somebody like, "How do I explain to the flight attendant that it's okay that I'm watching High School DxD on the plane?"
Dude,
There's no
it's called
shot.
Mind Your Business, all right.
There's no shot every show gets on here from Crunchyroll.
No, absolutely not. They're getting the Shonen classics. And
But you're telling me I could boot up Gundam Wing and watch Hiro shoot down the shuttle in one of the first episodes while I'm on an airplane?
Now listen, man. Fucking High School DxD better be on that fucking.
No, I'm learning how to curve bullets. It's okay.
Listen, don't worry about it.
Wait, what is this, Freeman?
Oh, the next one. So I had talked about this on a previous episode of the Weeb Shit. So I'm like the Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya is like an old 2006 anime. If you know what this is, you're an OG. I love this
God damn
franchise. It's
Does
been
that
pretty
mean
much.
I'm an OG also?
Do you know what this is? If
Yeah,
I showed you
I'm
a picture of
aware.
the girl, yeah. So you know.
Yeah.
Point is, this show went viral because the ending song had a dance to it, and this was like before dances in animes were thing.
I'm
It blew
aware
up.
of the
Everyone did this
dance.
stupid dance. I knew the dance. I could probably do it from memory if someone asked me to. Please don't. But the franchise has been kind of dead in the water since Kyoto Animation stopped adapting it. The books slowed down. I think we had like one in the last 5 years. But they did this crowdfunding project for releasing new music using the character voices. And if they hit certain milestones, they would do additional songs and then music videos. So they finally started releasing all of them. And much to everyone's dismay, we realized, hey, even though they're doing music videos, these are not actually animated by an anime studio. These are all just done by a budget CG house. So the
Oh my
music
god.
videos unfortunately don't look that great, but the songs are the original voice actors in character. So it's cool that we got these. It's just disappointing the format that we got through the Kickstarter, but I'm not going to complain too much. I just, wish we'd get another season of this anime. The movie left us on a massive cliffhanger. We're just never getting another season. That's it for news. We got to talk about the biggest news item, though, and I don't have the soundboard open, so sorry. I can't do it for the grand finale, but just imagine that the MLB on Fox theme is blasting intermittently through my speaker. But this year's Reddit waifu competition, Best Girl 12, has finally concluded.
Woo!
And to almost nobody's surprise,
I don't know if I'd agree with that.
Given how the votes split, let's build up the tension here. So we knew that some of the front runners this year were going to be like what? Marin from Dress Up Darling, Mao Mao from Apothecary Diaries, and Frieren from the show whose name is escaping me.
To be fair, multiple Frieren characters.
Yes.
Were high seeded.
Fern was like seed 2 or
Ubel,
something.
and Frieren were all in the top 10 seeds.
So it was.
I think it was like 3, 4, 6 or something like that.
Something along those lines. But let's be real here. We all knew it was going to be it was going to end up being a showdown between Frieren and Mao Mao, and at that point, it was going to be anybody's game.
Apparently, it wasn't.
It was not. Frieren stomped, like almost 2-1. I think was how it ended up.
I thought it was like a 3-2.
Yeah, it was. It was
like 24 to like maybe it was almost 2-1. You're right.
It was more of a stomp than most of the previous years, except for that one year that Megumi from Food Wars got like hate picked into the finals and then got thrashed. But outside of that year, like it's usually pretty close. This was definitively Freeren's year to win. So
to be fair though, both of them, Mao Mao and Frieren, pub stomped their competition, but Mao Mao was showing weakness in kind of the later rounds.
I mean, I'll put it this way: they're both great characters.
Oh, absolutely. Either of them could have won, and I would have been okay with it. And interestingly enough, Mao Mao was first seed, and Frieren was third. I don't remember who second seed was, but they did not make it that far.
Interesting. I'll pull it up in the background.
You guys actually sound like
sports analysts,
commentators, and it fucking triggers the shit out of me.
Look, it was a lot of fun. There was some fun. Violet had to go up against Mau Mau to lose. I'll take that. The girl from A Silent Voice got crazy far, which blew my mind. Oh, Tyler, Chisato came so close. Chisato lost. I think didn't she lose to the Silent Voice girl, Freeman? Because wasn't it Freeman versus her, and then she I can't remember. You probably have the bracket open.
I'm pulling it up now. It took forever to find this.
Silent Voice girl was 49th seed, and she got into like the top 4 or 8.
Usually, recency bias is like fucking.
She was
strong.
by far the oldest show member to make it because it was top 4. I remember
no,
was
it wasn't. She was in a different bracket.
Top 4 of the whole thing.
No. She didn't go up against Chisato. You're thinking of a different matchup. I'm trying to figure out who knocked her out.
Either way, it was a lot of fun. Voting every night was a lot of fun. Freeman and I were texting a lot about it and doing it at the same time.
We were very salty this year.
What?
We were very salty this year because there were so many like random like someone won by like less than 5 votes.
There was actually a couple 1 vote differences, which was wild. Also, the night that Freeman and I were on the phone watching anime, and after, like, I think it was a Thursday a couple weeks ago, Freeman, when we were both on, and we voted at the same time, and we literally canceled each other's vote out on, like, 7 different matchups in that one night.
So I found it was the last one of Group A before the finals. Chisato lost to Mau Mau by 22 votes.
Jesus Christ.
That's
so
right.
It was a close match.
It's crazy. Anyway, that was Best Girl. It's over for the year. I'm sure Mau Mau will come back next year and absolutely pub stomp.
Unless we get some new crazy waifu this year, but I don't know.
I don't know who it would be, but I don't know. We don't know a lot of new shows.
I don't know if she'd be eligible, but like once what's the show called? The Fragrant Flower Blooms or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh yeah, the Fragrant Flower Blooms into you or whatever.
Dignity. There you go. That's the name of the show. Once Netflix pulls it out of jail and everyone realizes why this girl is the best girl, maybe we'll have some contenders. But until then, I don't know who from this year is actually particularly strong. Anyway, that's it for the Weeb shit.
Wow.
Now we can go to Watched and Played. Back to Weeb stuff.
Back to some Weeb shit.
Man.
This will be pretty short. There's only 3 shows on this.
Yeah, but you know what? Fuck Blue Box.
Yeah, fuck Blue Box. All right, hold up. Listeners, I don't know if we talked about
Bird Box, I thought.
It's time to talk about Blue Box. I'm trying to stand at my mic so I can be very angry while we talk about this.
We're so late on this because we dragged our feet so bad on this show.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So Blue Box bills itself as a sports anime. It's about badminton, but then other characters are playing basketball, one's playing gymnastics, and they all have different relationship problems. And it starts off really nice and wholesome and well animated. And it had the problem that this was a 26-episode show, like right from the get-go. So like, all right, cool. We're probably going to tell a full and complete romance story because all the best romance animes wrap it up in 26 episodes. And we're like, like 14 episodes in, and one of the characters is like, fuck it, I will spice up the love triangle because this is going on too long. And while it was really interesting, by the time we roll around to episode 20, it's fallen off and we're dragging our feet on the main romance. And then we finish this season with no conclusion and the big reveal that there's another, I think, 26-episode season of this. And we're all just like, no thank you. Like, I'm mentally checked out of this going nowhere story.
Freeman and I ended the episode and immediately I went, we're not watching season 2. I don't care. Like,
yeah, it's a quality show, but I'm just not invested in this at all.
This is the thing, Tyler, here's the way to describe this show. If this is your first romance anime, this is probably super gripping. This is a good romance anime. I am not disputing that. This formula of will they, won't they is so infuriating, and I don't have time in my life to waste my time with more of these will they, won't they bullshit moments.
Dude, chicks love that shit.
And that's why this is super popular. This is super popular. Time. Killing it on Netflix, going nuts. It drove me up the wall. The best moment in this show, like Freeman said, Tyler, there is a moment where the childhood best friend in the middle of the season goes, hey, dude, I love you. You don't have to say it back right now, but I love you and I'm right here and I'm staking my attempt. Like, I am declaring my intent to get you to love me. and she
all the main characters dragging his feet, making any progress with the main girl.
Dragging his feet. And to be fair, the main girl is also a useless brick.
Kind of a nothing burger.
They are both nothing burgers.
They're brick walls.
They're both kind, and they try really hard at their sports. That's their characters. This girl, only motivating factor in the entire show. Every week it was like, I'm here for Hina and nothing else. And then in the last 2 episodes, she says it one more time, and he's like, Hina, I really like this other girl. And she has like this great emotional breakdown and everything. It's like really well done. And she's like trying to fool herself, and it's like really emotional. And then as soon as it's over and she seems like she's kind of accepted it, done. Don't care anymore. These 2 main characters are such worthless, so boring. I'm so checked out. It's crazy.
Like there's nothing like more gripping about it, basically. Like,
They
like
keep this sports plot of the main guy plays badminton and he really wants to beat a rival.
But like, it's not good enough to stand alone as a sports anime. Like, I'll draw the comparison to like Fruits Basket is a romance, but there's this whole mystery of like the family curse and everyone's got trauma and everyone's got to deal with it. And when you're not focusing on the romance, the other plot lines are compelling enough to be their own show. I would not say the sports in the show are compelling enough to be their own show.
Gotcha.
Is Chihaya romantic at all, Freeman? Or no? Is it really focused on the game?
It's the romance is like really a subplot.
Okay. Yeah. This is just
big on the sport.
Like I said, I'm sure people love this. We literally dragged our feet because we were like, we're too close to the end. We have to see what happens with Hina. Maybe she'll literally play it. Maybe we've all been played and she'll actually win the thing. Because they were really like, oh my god, they almost kissed and he's turned red. And then, nope. Shut it down. Shut it down.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
All right, Freeman, talk about a show that is apparently made in Abyss 2.0.
Yeah, dude, I'll be brief because I've talked about it twice now, but I finished Takabi's Original Sin. I loved it. Great bittersweet ending. This show was soul-crushing. Animation was beautiful for the style. This is short. It's only 6 episodes. The first 2 are like long, and the rest are all 22 minutes. I recommend everyone give this a shot. It is very... As I said, everyone should watch it, but like, it's also very difficult to watch. It's a very dark show. It's very much like, if you want more Made in Abyss, go watch Takabi's Original Sin.
Damn.
I don't want to spoil any more of it. I believe I've spoiled way too much in previous episodes, but like, it's so far, I loved it. 10 out of 10. I don't know what else this season is going to beat it, in my opinion, at this point. So it's my front runner is probably going to stay there.
Wait, what the fuck?
What?
Before you go on to your next thing, Freeman, I was just checking. I got a Facebook message and I opened it on my computer. Ubisoft announced that there's going to be a Splinter Cell animated show coming to Netflix called Splinter Cell Death Watch.
What the fuck?
Why?
From the writer of John Wick.
What the?
Why?
I don't know. There's a trailer coming. Oh, speaking of news and anime stuff,
Come out with a new fucking Splinter Cell game. Like, what
maybe
the
if this
fuck,
does
dog?
well, or maybe this is a preview.
Bro, they don't need
anime-
to. They just need to release it.
Anime
What-
NYC is this weekend, Freeman, apparently, because that's where this trailer is going to drop. A trailer for
really? Isn't it usually
Splinter
September?
Cell is going to drop at Anime NYC. What a crazy sentence.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, it is this weekend. I thought it was until September. All right, yeah, we're gonna get some cool shit for the Weeb ship by next time.
Yeah, including preview Splinter Cell Death Watch.
Anyway, moving along.
Yes.
After
Oh my god.
After months of dragging our feet on Blue Box, turns out I was also dragging my feet finishing Bleach with Val.
To be
We
fair,
managed
that's
to
all
watch-
on her.
Yeah, it's all Val because I was on the verge of watching my own. It took us 11 months to watch 14 episodes of this shit. I'll say this. It's hard for me to remember what happened in the early half of the season, so it was rough giving a score. But I will say this. Again, they are adapting the arc of the manga that got Bleach canceled. This shit is not winning any awards. And they did an amazing job of making a good adaptation out of otherwise garbage. Plot of the season was nothing, but the fights were so clean and so good that I'm ignoring the bullshit storylines from this part.
I'm glad you have that power.
Because the problem is, if you watch the back half of Bleach, you kind of already have to have that ability, and this is just rewarding you for owning that skill. So,
Except Val didn't want that reward.
no,
I had to.
I'm honestly, Go ahead.
Tyler, I had to push Val kicking and screaming into watching Bleach with Freeman every single time they've watched it recently.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm like, Val, was this it? Are you done? She's like, well, no, there's only 12 more episodes. I might as well finish.
Yeah,
off.
at the
So
very end, Val goes, "Yeah, I'll watch the last season."
So I'm
Damn.
stuck in here with Val for 12 more episodes when it comes out at the end of this year.
So funny.
Yeah, it was more of this. It was more of the same. I still believe part one had a good plot. So I'd say part one of the 3 parts was great, and this is pretty much on par with 2. Maybe a little bit better animation than part 2, but yeah, if you fell off on 2, just give up. But now we're done with anime.
Yeah.
So about the Call of Duty killer.
Oh my god,
boy.
dude! I played the Battlefield 6 open beta when it came out. It was cool. I had fun.
For
The only
context, how
Yeah.
many of the older Battlefields have you played?
I played all of them up to I think Hardline. I played Hardline.
Okay, so
Ooh,
you're
that's a
a
game I haven't heard in
veteran
a
of the
while.
franchise.
I guess like veteran as in like I played.
You have the
forever
context of the
ago.
old ones.
Yeah, I played the good ones for sure. And this is, I think everybody else kind of voiced the same thing, but we're just like, yo, just give us updated Badco 2. Like, that's all we want, dog, please. That's all we want. Like, we ain't asking for much. We're not asking for much. And they're like, we can't really do full destructible, like, stuff anymore. That's, like, too taxing.
It's really hard.
It's, like, really hard. And then everybody's like, yo, like, we just don't give a shit about this game. All right. All right. What if we added in fully destructible maps now? All right, now we're fucking talking.
Yep.
Now we're talking, and guess what? The game is good again. I care about this game now.
Ooh, Tyler cares.
I care. It's hard for me to care about things these days.
Wow.
Dude, for real. All right, like, you know what? Fine. That sounded too harsh. Okay. All right. It's hard for me to care about video games, like any sort of like media stuff. Like I found, and you got this is the meme. Tyler doesn't like anything like right now, right? That's the meme right now. It has been transferred to me. I've been super critical on things because I'm like, man, I find things are just boring or a really cheap attempt at like trying to do the thing that they're proclaiming, right? But I do think it's funny that Battlefield 6 is like, all right, like literally all you guys had to do was just make the shit explode. Just make it explode. That's all you gotta do. Like, I'll even say this: the game doesn't even look good. The game honestly looks like shit,
And that's okay.
and that is okay. I'm okay with this because the game is fun. Audio design is actually pretty good though, so I'll give it that. But
Well, yeah,
That's
they
usually been like one of the
invented
strong points of the franchise.
the
Yes.
Battlefield theme back 50 years ago when 1942 came out, and that's, all they have to do is ride that for the rest of eternity.
Yeah. So I think it's fun. I still don't know if I'm gonna buy this like day one. I'm probably gonna let it cook a little bit.
Tyler, you say
As,
that? As
No, I'm
soon-
being serious because I got burned, Tim, with
Tyler.
Star Wars. What?
I think as soon as someone
Mm-mm.
breaks in your Discord,
Nope. Because you can ask any of them. I don't usually break like that unless it's a game that I like really want to play. Because there's a bunch of games that they've gotten in the last like couple of years that I never got.
but were those team games like this?
Yes.
Hmm.
Up until the last Call of Duty, they were all playing like the most recent Call of Duty games, and I didn't get the last couple.
Damn.
So,
Got him.
But yeah, literally because like literally because I got burned on Star Wars, I'm not getting burned again. I'm waiting.
Which Star Wars?
Battlefront 2.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. Like that demo or like that beta. I don't know if you played the beta of that, Tim, at all. When that came out.
I did not.
It was a lot of fun. There was something about it, and then when they came out with like the full game, they like unbalanced a bunch of shit. It was just terrible. It was garbage. It was not good. So I'm like, you know what? EA is not getting shit from me until I know that it's a good game first. So I know my friends are gonna get it day one. I'm gonna let them be the guinea pigs and they can spend their money, and then I'll see if it's worth my money or not. But until then, I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna wait. But from what I played though, it was fun. I enjoyed it, and assuming that it does work out, I'm looking forward to buying it and playing it at some point. As long as it's still good. Was it? What's the next thing? Oh, we can talk about
Land.
movies. Yeah, I started a brand new game because I had to drop. I can't remember if I said I dropped Dragon Age last time
You
or
did.
not.
We talked about it.
Okay, yeah.
You
I
said
know I
that, but
told
I
you
don't
guys
actually
you
remember.
got it.
I was gonna say you said that earlier, and I was like,
Oh, or
I
did
think
we-
you
or
did,
did we
but I
talk
don't think
about
it was.
it?
I think it was just on the phone.
Oh, did you just drop in on one of our Thursday watches or something to let us know?
I did do
Yeah,
that.
that was what it
yes.
was.
Oh yeah. No, I'll tell the viewers what happened.
Oh yeah, okay, so maybe I didn't do it. Yeah, my save file somehow got corrupted, listeners, and I was playing Dragon Age 2 and I don't know what happened, but my character file is just fucking gone. Oh yeah, because that was tied into Battlefield 6, I think. There's some weird shit like I
Oh,
think
because
it
you
had
needed
some
like a launcher or something, right? And that's why you had to start moving things.
so I didn't move anything. That's the weird thing. All I know is that my account was not tied like cuz I got a code for the beta, right? And I know it uses the Origin launcher to do it. Like, there's some weird thing with like accounts needing to be tied and stuff like that. I had the wrong account, so I changed my account, the one that's tied to the Origin with my Steam, and that's the only thing I could think of that fucked up my saves. But I don't know how. It makes literally zero fucking sense, but that's the only thing that ties any of those things together. All I know is that my saves are no longer there
That's so
for Dragon Age.
disappointing.
So yeah, so after I play Rogue Trader, which I'm playing, which by the way, that was on the docket before I started getting into um Warhammer 40K like miniatures. So I'm playing
Oh no, we're losing them.
Uh-oh.
this game.
You went
Your
robo
internet
for a
just dropped
sec.
out mid sentence. If you want to run that back.
Damn it. Hold on.
All right, we're gonna fill the dead air until Tyler's
You're
good to
good.
go. All right.
Oh boy, we saw movies though.
Yeah, we did. We just talked about the one that Tyler didn't see, and then we'll jump back to what he was
Hell
talking
yeah.
about.
We
but
didn't
we
see
both
this
saw
together, but we both saw Frank
The
Drebin,
Naked
Police
Gun.
Squad. The new version.
The new version. Hey, Dad.
Easy way to start. 4 out of 5 on Letterbox.
This movie was funny. There you go.
Yeah, it was my favorite movie of the year.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You didn't...
Weapons?
No, we
Oh,
were talking about
we're
Naked
talking about
Gun.
Naked Gun until you got back.
Oh man, fuck Naked Gun, bro. No one cares.
We said we were
Hold
going to talk
on.
about it while you weren't here.
Oh, I didn't hear that part, but that doesn't matter.
All right, well,
Naked
we'll
Gun
get to
was
this real quick.
excellent.
Very funny.
I bet it was.
I'm
glad it was
shocked.
good.
I genuinely didn't know a gag movie like this could be made in today's day and age because it feels like a million years since those movies were made. This follows in the dream of the old Naked Guns, Airplane, and all that. It does not climb to the peaks. This is not top Airplane as like the greatest gag movie ever. But this was genuinely a really fun time to see in theaters. I was nervous this was gonna suck, but after Freeman's review, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go see it, and it was honestly a really fun time. There were bits in this movie that I still remember and were really funny.
So I realized I forgot to put it on the list here because I did watch it during the timer, but I'll bring it up that I'd watched Beetlejuice 2 weeks ago, and I didn't like it as a legacy sequel. It was just kind of like, why is this happening? So I went into this movie in the mindset recently that just like between that and Happy Gilmore, I'd just been not feeling any of these legacy sequels. So I was going in with like, okay, hopefully Naked Gun, bucks the trend, and it really did. This was a good reboot.
There are running gags that are inventive and creative. There are background bits that are really like, signs on the wall and stuff that are really funny if you take a second to read them, if you have time. There are moments that are really good. The only thing is I didn't really have any like gut-busting laughs. I had a lot of things I laughed at, but nothing that was like, I have to pause this movie. I'm laughing too hard right now at this moment. But overall, it was very much fun. I would definitely see this again, and I am glad I saw this.
That's good. I am glad that it was good.
They also follow the golden rule, which is every 30 seconds something stupid or funny must be happening. And they also follow the other golden rule, which is no one thinks this is weird. There's never a character who's like, "Oh my god, can you believe they just did that? That's so crazy." And then they're like, "Oh, no, it's normal."
Yeah, no one acknowledges the stupidity. It's
yes.
golden.
This is just the world that everyone lives in, and that is so critical. Like
I feel like I couldn't act in a fucking movie like this though, actually.
I'm laughing too hard the whole time.
This is a very minor gag spoiler, Tyler. There's a scene where Liam Neeson is driving down the road and he gets locked in his car. There's a subplot in this movie where there's electric cars, right? So, of course, the electric cars do a lot of electric car shit. The villain locks him in an electric car and sends him on his way to go somewhere. He pulls out his gun, shoots the glass, the windshield, kicks the windshield out, and then he drives through a couple things, which is funny, but I don't want to spoil that. But then the last thing he drives through is two guys carrying a windshield across the road, and he hits, and they jump out of the way, and it perfectly flies back in and locks him back in the car.
Damn.
And it was like, it's such a dumb take on the guys carrying a thing across the road bit, but it was just like, how has no one... It was one of those moments that's really good in a gag movie where you're like, how has no one thought of doing this before? Or maybe they have, but it wasn't...
Because this is a great example of it. Like, outside of the coffee gag, which they used
throughout
the whole movie,
the coffee gag was so funny.
They almost always followed the rule of 3, where 3 is your magic number for repetition. 1 sets it up, 2 sets the pattern, 3 usually close it out. And they stuck it for a lot of jokes, and it was good, because if you go more than that, you run the risk of it just being like, okay, we already saw this. So they were really good about keeping to that.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
But all in all, very good.
Yeah, like the one where they're all monologuing, Friedman in the police station. That's a great rule of 3 right there. When Pamela Anderson's leaving.
Yeah. Oh no, that was...
I only know the rule of 2.
Master and an apprentice.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's 2 of them. Anyway, let's talk about Tyler's favorite movie from the last 2 weeks.
Oh, fucking Weapons. Yeah, I love that movie.
No, favorite weapon movie of the year, he said.
Of the year, sorry. Of the last 12 months, not the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, true. Yeah, favorite weapon of the year. Favorite movie of the year so far is Weapons. Yeah, I really like that movie a lot.
I will say this as someone who doesn't like horror movies, I really liked this movie. It was...
Yeah, I was surprised.
It had more to do with, like, I explained it to you guys at the Taco Bell after party, but like the way the story did multiple character perspectives and there was some overlapping with the timeline of them, it felt very much like Memento, where you know how a scene's going to end, but when it jumps to a character's perspective, you're like, cool, how the fuck do we get to that last scene? Because I'm so confused. And then it plays out from a character's perspective, and you're like, oh, now I know why that thing happened. And it was like rewarding storytelling.
Yeah.
On top of that, like all of the jump scares were super telegraphed, so a lot of the horror came from just uneasy scenes. And like, honestly, with the sound design, they had this one bit where anytime something creepy would happen, this one violin was just losing its shit in the background, and I thought it did such a good job of like making the scene feel creepy without having to be in your face jumping at you. But that's just me. I don't watch horror, so I don't have a great perspective on it. But as someone who does, I very much enjoyed it.
It had a really good setup. Like a lot of the stuff that you said it's good. I just think it was good, man. What did I say? There was a lot of shit that I said on Saturday. I was just like, yeah, like just the how they set up the plot, how they do the storytelling, how they set up these characters, and like how they're interacting with each other, and it's like the seeming like each character has like its own thing, has like their own like set, but then it all finds a way to come together at like the very end,
Yeah.
in a very like very nice way. It was good.
Like they all had payoffs.
Yeah, they all had payoffs, and the way it was delivered was really good. It was super creepy, and it was kind of like presented in a way that I didn't expect either, and I was like, "Oh, I like this even more." Like it turned out to be my kind, like my flavor, which made it even better. And I don't know if I want like I don't know. Like you could probably tell it's like some sort of like weird supernatural thing is going on, but it's like my kind of supernatural going on, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it was fun.
I will say one thing because Liz and I were talking about this that it was very dependent on your theater experience. Thankfully, we were at a theater where everyone was very focused on the movie, so there weren't a lot of
Yeah.
scenes where like you'll go to a horror movie and like there'll be a scene that's tense and people are just laughing at it and it ruins the tone of it. For a lot of theaters, apparently there were some scenes like the one scene I thought was really creepy. I don't know if this is really a spoiler, but listeners, there's a scene where one of the characters is staking out a house, and for this point in the movie, no one's left this house. And then it's nighttime. The door opens, and there's this extended scene before someone walks out of the house, and they walk out in this weird, unnerving way that like I was watching, and I felt unsettled. A majority of like the Reddit comments and a couple of the reviewers I saw online, they're like, "Yeah, my whole theater was laughing at the scene. It wasn't serious at all." And I'm just like, I feel like that would have
Yeah.
ruined the movie if like those scenes were treated with a comedic tone and not like the unnerving weirdness that it actually was.
Yeah, I feel like it also doesn't help in the director's favor because like he has that like you've seen it, like there's some parts like in the movie where like it's intentional comedy.
Yeah,
It's actually very similar to like the shit that uh Jordan Peele does in his movies actually.
yeah. A lot of people are saying that this feels like a movie that Jordan Peele wanted to do.
Yeah, and it's like so it's like you kind of get stuck in like a is this supposed to be funny or is this supposed to be creepy? When like I could tell that it's supposed to be creepy, but like even for people who didn't mean to show up in meme, right? It's like I could see how it could be maybe in like, intended as funny or they thought it was funny, you know what I'm saying? But I can totally get why it would fuck with a person's like experience of the movie for sure. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, there.
Overall,
Yeah,
good movie though. I really liked it.
I liked it. It was great. It
Nice.
was great.
All right. I think the next one is exclusively you, Tyler.
Oh yeah. I watched this movie called Conspiracy. It was super fucked up. I liked it. Frame, I think I told you about it the other day. The entire movie, it's an HBO movie, and the whole movie is about like, I guess like after World War II or like during the cleanup of everything, they found evidence of what was basically this like really fucked up meeting of Nazis and them talking about quote the final solution and how they were
Oh,
going
like they're
to
like
deal
the
with it.
initial planning of it, right?
Yeah, like they're like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. Like, it's like, oh man, there are so many Jewish people. Like, how do we plan on killing that many? Oh, by doing this, and like and mind you, it's an all-star cast. So, like, they're all acting very well, and like the whole movie is just super unsettling. Like how the talent is able to deliver this matter-of-fact shit. Like it was super unsettling. Like in my review, I was like, "This is the longest like hour and a half movie I've ever seen," and it was rough. But like I recommend it. It was good, but it was fucked up.
What was the tone of it? Because this is the kind of movie where like I asked the question of like if I was to watch this at my parents' house, would they get
Um,
offended?
I don't I don't know. It's like I don't know. Like what? Like I guess the uh like the equivalent for me would be something like like I don't know, something with slaves probably. Like we don't get the same kind of thing because that kind of thing didn't happen.
Yeah, I mean, just more along the lines of the tone of it. It wasn't like, was it treated
Oh,
with
it wasn't
the
funny or
like it's
anything.
treated with the perspective of, like, what these people are doing is wrong.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely is. I mean, obviously the people in the movie are like they're saying it like they do throw you like a bit of a loop. There's one character where you're like, "Oh, he's saying that Jewish people are intelligent." And then like immediately follows it up with like, "This is why they need to get exterminated." And you're like, "Holy
Whoa.
fuck." Like, "Oh god, like this is awful." Spoiler, it's Colin Firth who says that. He's in this movie. Like there's a bunch of notable people in this movie
Huh.
also, by the way. Yeah. Um it's good though. It's good. But yeah, like it definitely shows it like actually there's also no music. This movie has zero music except the very end, and it's supposed to be a thematic like someone's playing like a piano at the very end of the movie. But they make a point to make no music in this movie at all.
Interesting. Hmm.
Yeah, it's good. I honestly don't know how you or your family would like
Yeah,
receive
I'm
this.
probably not gonna watch it during the upcoming Jewish holidays, but
Yeah,
I
maybe not.
am gonna throw this on the watch list.
Yeah, I do think it is good. I do think it treats it with like cuz what the way they're saying it and like how it's shot, right? I feel like it's like, "Oh god, like this is like disgusting." Right? Like it is like this is just foul to watch in general.
Yeah.
Um, and I think they did a pretty good job at conveying how like I said, like just in the way like how they did the acting and like how everything was just so matter of fact and like clinical. I think they nailed it. Um, and they also at the end like to drive the point home, they even like say like I mean this is common knowledge, but like a lot of like Nazi leaders who didn't die during the war like they got to live lives or like very short prison sentences and it's just like you see what happened like nothing happened like like this is fucked up but yeah that was it. I know super somber movie that I talked about but I think it is worth it to watch. It's one of those like it's hard to watch but I think it is like worth watching just to be like like this is a thing that happened and like this is a thing that needs to be acknowledged.
Yeah.
Like cannot erase it. Like we will not erase
It
this
shouldn't be
type shit.
ignored. Yeah.
Yeah. Um so yeah. You can take it away though with the very end of this
Ooh.
thing that Tim and I are very happy that you finished.
Oh boy. So it's very rare that I alone have the book section.
Right?
But I finished listening to the second part of the audiobook for Red Rising just in time for the upcoming book club I have in 4 days now with Val and two of our other friends. So I wrapped this up this evening. I very much enjoyed this book. It was a good escape from the book talk romantasy shit I'd been living on for a
Oh,
while.
it sure
Thank
is.
Um,
God.
it
Thank
was
fucking God.
like I've been seeing so many memes about reading the book talk romantasy, then switching to a book written by a man and seeing the hard change in tone. And Red Rising was interesting because I about halfway, I could think close to the halfway point, I was like, man, this like war game is taking fucking forever. I wonder when it ends, not realizing it's the plot of this book. And I'll definitely say in the back half after he splits off from the House of Mars, I definitely found the whole thing way more interesting. So I enjoyed the back half of the book a lot. Well, I don't say the back half. Like I really like the prologue. I like the lead up to him, joining the academy in the first place. And then the back half of the war game was just really interesting. I loved it. I loved the plot twist, everything with the proctors, all the
Oh
characters who
yeah.
were
Oh my
like loyal
god.
to him. I didn't think when they first introduced him, I'm like, I'm not gonna like Pax. This dude sucks. And by the end, I'm like, oh no, Pax, I love you. What
Yup.
happened,
Yup. Pax Telemanus.
dude?
Uh,
I
He was
don't know if I
great.
told you this, Tyler, but I was telling Tim that in the audiobook, like I think the first time you meet Pax, he he keeps mentioning that this guy keeps saying his name on the battlefield over and over again. So for the audiobook, every time they're on a battlefield in the background, you hear Pax just saying his full name over and over again.
That's
and it was
so
the best part of
wonderful.
all the fight scenes. So
That's amazing.
I got so attached to it after that.
Quick tangent, Friedman. Val's finally reading the book. She has to read almost the entire book by Saturday.
When I left on Sunday, I said, "How far in are you?" And she said, "I'm on page 3."
Yeah, she made it to 12%. A character just died. For reference, the instigating incident just happened.
Okay.
Instigating incident just happened. Yeah.
So Val said, "Oh, I was driving, or I was so bored at work today, but I didn't want to. I had to get some work done. I tried a 30-day trial of Audible. Why are all the voices in Scottish? I had to turn it off. I can't stand this."
So
Come
all right, so
on,
she's not wrong. This is the problem I have with it because
I hate it
like
here.
no, there's a real reason they are Scottish. The thing is,
Yes.
Darrow's voice actor is pretty clear, and they, listeners, I'll spoil this. There's a reason they all start talking in more British accents about halfway through this book. The prologue is all Scottish, and because they didn't need a lot of these actors for a large section of the book, they didn't get the best of the best to voice this part of the book. So a lot of the Scottish accents for the first like quarter-ish of the book are a little rough to understand what they're saying. Like I don't know if I mentioned it on the podcast, but like Darrow's name is only mentioned on page 1 and then again on like page 20 something. So I missed because I couldn't hear through the thick accent that someone called him Darrow, and I was like, they're mumbling something. And I made it like the third, I'm in like the third chat. I'm like, when the fuck is he gonna say his name? He's introduced every one of his extended family members. What is his character's name? And it's because I missed it because of the accent. So I'm not gonna lie, it is a little rough. But none of the Golds or any of the other colors, they all speak with pretty clear, posh accents. So from that point on, it's very easy to understand who's saying what.
So Friedman,
Yeah.
the final question that has to be asked every time you finish something that's in a series.
Yeah.
Do you want to keep
read
going?
more? So the answer is yes, I'm going to read more. The question is, what is the nature that I'm going to read this? Because we have the controversial discussion at this book club is previously when they were doing the book talk romantasy stuff was if they had a series they all liked, they'd keep on it. But I was under the impression that the purpose of the book club is for us to group read the first book in a series, and if you like it, go read it on your own. So we have to have the discussion of, are we as a group going to try to continue this series, or is it on your own? Because if it's on my own, well, I'll put it this way, I don't have the capacity to read multiple books at the same time.
Yeah.
So it depends on what's happening with this book club. Am I sticking with it? Are we doing another book? If I'm not doing the book club, it's either I'm going to read the second book in this franchise or I have to read the second one in the ACOTAR series. But I am going to continue the Red Rising series because I want to know what happens next.
Okay, good.
I was very intrigued by the ending.
Freeman, because once you get to the, let's say book 3, Tyler and I could start being in the book club.
Wait, you guys haven't read book?
No. I mean, in the sense that, I haven't read.
You want to discuss it?
No. I haven't reread the series. So, I read book 1 years ago.
Okay.
So I just don't remember a lot of the little details and stuff. But as you get further in, I'll remember more. If you guys kept going, in 6 months when you're on book 6, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I remember book 6. That hurts a lot. Those wounds are still fresh.
I will say this though about next book I'm reading. Now that I've been through the audiobooks and I'm at the point where, full disclosure, I'm having trouble sleeping at night. So I've been trying to relax a bit more before I go to bed. So for the last 2 nights, I've been reading the first Dresden File book again.
Ooh, baby.
So I'm realistically, before I pick up any other audiobooks, regardless of book club or whatnot, I want to finish these Dresden File books that I've been dragging on for a year. And then Leslie gave me the first book in the Temeraire series. And I don't want to hold on to her copy for an eternity, so I do want to try to read that.
Dragon, dude, what a fucking banger!
Yeah, so I've got stuff to read. I'm honest at the point where I'm wondering, and we've talked about potential shows to watch this anime season. I'm wondering about just taking a season off from trying to pick up stuff, pick stuff up, and leave some time for other media.
It's fair. It's fine.
Wait, are you becoming me?
Or social interactions? I don't know. We'll see.
Oh,
and social interactions.
Those are important social interactions.
Yeah. So we'll see. Either way.
Yeah, my Clanka jumping the gun over here.
Oh my fucking god!
I can say the other endearing A here, Clanka. Don't you like these Clanka dude?
No,
I love it. I love. What do you mean no?
We hate AI and we're using racial slurs against them.
Yes. Yes. Good. Good. As deserved.
I
Dude, some of
I
the
agree with
fictional-
it in principle, but like I'm like
Nah, my kids will never
too
date
much.
a fucking flanker,
Some
fucking
of-
bucket
some
of
of the-
bolt, tin skin, fucking
Oh my god.
Some of them are insane. Like the first time I saw it, like COG Cog Sucker as an
Wireback.
insult, I was like, "Good lord!"
Oh my god.
Fucking
This-
wireback.
honestly,
I can't.
I feel like there's okay, we can't talk about this on the air. We have to
Yeah,
end
we
the
really
podcast.
shouldn't.
This is too much.
Why? What? What's the matter? What?
All
What,
of
you
this
like AI?
no,
Tim, huh?
never.
What
But
are you
all
saying,
this
bro?
all this fake racism feels like it came up way too strong and fast. It's like
And now it's-
People are-
now it's
people
exposing
are
real
ex-
racists.
it legitimately feels like people are like excited that they have an outlet to be racist and no
To
one's
be
mad at them.
racist.
It has this
Unironically,
undercurrent.
I
That's what it is.
mean, you
Like,
might be right.
I feel like everyone's like, oh man, this is great. I have a group I can be racist against and everyone's on board. I'm not making anybody mad.
Damn. I mean, you might be right. There might be some.
On one side, yeah, it's a little rough, but on the other side, being a hater is so much fun.
And
It
it's
is.
Freeman, and that's why this is accelerated so fast. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, oh my god, the amount of people who have come up with so many slurs so quickly. Like Tyler named off like 5 slurs in 1 second
Yeah,
right there.
I mean, I'm also really good at this, so like.
That's
you
a
know.
problem.
Keep in mind, Tyler's the one who introduced all of the like D&D racial slurs to our group. Like,
Yeah.
this is not a new thing.
This is not a new thing.
Why is this a skill to be proud of?
I don't know, man. Listen, it's called adding depth to the world, okay? You don't
It's called
understand.
lore building.
I want
Yeah,
to.
it's called lore building.
I want to
Tim.
stay in the puddle. The puddle is a much happier place. Henry splashes around in puddles. The ocean is full of scary sharks and racism.
It
Just wait till he
sure
brings a
is.
robot friend home.
Just wait till he brings a robot friend home, bro. You're gonna wish Tyler was there with his fucking quick-witted
I already said.
Uncle Tyler.
See, that's the thing. If Henry was ever like, "Oh my God, I think I'm falling in love with ChatGPT," I'd be like, "Cool. I'm gonna now coat the house in aluminum foil and disconnect the router. We're not allowed to have internet in the house. Fuck this."
True. You're gonna go hang out with Uncle Bubba for a while, out in like the wilderness with like the rest of us.
We're gonna
fucking-
do real camping, not our normal camping.
Yeah, it's me, you, Uncle Bubba, and Freeman and Luigi. We're gonna go hang out, and
We're gonna-
yeah, no.
We're gonna do some Red Rising war games
Oh no, Neptune
against the Clankers.
against the clan.
We gotta
No,
teach a
no, because
hatred.
then this is how we do it, Tim. We have him play like literally any Star Wars game. That like you play as like a clone trooper.
Dude, you play Republic Commando. It's so easy.
yeah, yo, we play Republic Commando. That's it. We play.
Anytime
Republic
you have to
Commando.
kill us, anytime you have to kill one of those spider droids, holy shit, that'll
See,
drive
Tim,
you
you're
nuts.
feeling it now. You're feeling it.
I never said. See, that's the thing. I never said I wasn't feeling it. I just am like, I can't
You
get
hear
too
this,
wrapped up.
everybody? Tim is racist also against
I
robots.
literally said I was on the same. Tyler, I appreciate the message, but some of the extremist members are giving us a bad name. Okay.
Extremist members are giving us a bad name.
Good lord.
Oh man.
The extreme anti-AIs are giving us all of us anti-AIs a bad name. Anyway, with
That being said, I have been vibe coding lately. It's bad.
Same. I'm using AI more and more every day. So
See, it's worse for
Oh,
you.
see,
It's worse for you, dog.
you guys
worse
are the
for
worst
you.
kind of racists. You're racist, but then you're actually like, yeah,
no,
but please
Tim,
do my
they're
work
my
for me.
Using
tool
them for
and
labor.
nothing else. Okay.
Oh my god, the cope is so real. Jesus
No,
Christ.
they're nothing but I mean, computer equipment.
get the fuck.
Listen, they're there to
Good
serve
lord,
me,
we're
not
getting
the other way
canceled.
around. All right.
They are my friend. I mean, my coworker.
They're not my coworker. They're there to serve me, and that's
To
it,
serve
alright?
man.
To serve man.
Ugh.
The Imperium of mankind. I'm gonna get you all into Warhammer too. I'm gonna bring over the kill teams. I'm gonna show you guys how to play.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
All right, that's it for tonight, folks. We'll see you next time.
See you next time. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.